Jesus Luzardo, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's dominant.
And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0. Standing in now, Michael Conforto. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play, but just a ridiculous number of home runs and an equally incredible number of RBIs.
That won't foul.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's through for a hit.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Ahmed Rotari.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And it's gone.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line down the left field line. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. Fouled away. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Number 23.
So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. He's got that average sitting right at the 350 plateau now. 21 homers and 34 driven in. Grossman is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning. Here's Robbie Grossman. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Batting seventh. The
First
second
delivery
baseman.
to him on the way. Tony Kemp stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Third, the designated hitter, Tommy Rosella.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. On the ground for Cano at second. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 1 inning in the books here. The Mets. Second inning set to go. And next will be the imposing power bat, Dominic Smith. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 6.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Very rarely met.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. McNeil, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. Kemp is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. From the stretch. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. They lead it 6-0. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Chapman brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Matt Olson stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
First pitch of the at-bat. Marcus Semien is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Popped him up. Ramos is there. And that's the third out. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. In his career against Mike Minor, 8 hits in 15 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
One out, nobody on. Cano connects as this is to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what.
Oh, hold on. What a stop. Touché, sir. So a really nice diving stop down there at third, and here it is again with show track. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard after popping up from the ground. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter, and he is in there. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Here's Jake Marisnick. Fouled off. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. No balls and a strike to count. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Allen carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, Steven.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit,
as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield.
And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
The left fielder, number 8.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. The A's strand 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Dominic Smith. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here's the 0-2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now back.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Mets go down 1. Digging in, Tony Kemp comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
He froze him on the fastball there. Tony Kemp is retired leading off the bottom of the 4th.
Designated hitter, Tommy.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Now here it comes. Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Grounded down the third baseline. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Matt Olson will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Cespedes is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Number 10.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner and gone right down the line the other way. Wow. 3-run home run down the line in right. Number 21 for him on the season, as it's now a 7-3 game. At the plate, Ramon Laureano, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Ahmed Rosario, a strikeout and a line out for him so far. Line toward the alley in left center, and this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
At the plate now, Wilson Ramos. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Now Ramos with a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the concrete staircases and gone. Lou Trevino gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Robinson Cano the next to dig in. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So the base is empty here with one away. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Laureano is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 52.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run.
The center fielder, number 16, Jake.
So now to the plate, Jake Marisnick. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw to second, and he's out. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Mets lead this one 11-3. Striding in for Oakland, Austin Allen. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ramos over to his right, 1 down.
Now batting, right
Next
fielder,
up for the A's, Stephen Piscotty.
Piscotty.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. This stuff is dirty today.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
When the pitcher on the mound's established in this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. In now, Jeff McNeil. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Number 6.
Here comes the first pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is right there, 1 down. 1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Olsen has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready to take his hacks again, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Into the corner and slicing foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Here's another 0-2.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mets leave 1. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. So stepping in, Tony Kemp. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Popped him up. Davis has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him. Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, he's done an amazing job.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. One left for Oakland, and it's not going to help him. It's 11-3. Robinson Cano will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that is off the wall. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 16.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jake Marisnick. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. First and second now, one man out. Fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And it's fouled away. Line, that's a base hit into left field, and they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
The first baseman, number 2.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Popped him up. Olsen moving to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Again, another foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2. Fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they score 4 times. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Marcus Semien. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Cespedes going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. In now, Ramon Laureano.
The bat.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. First pitch on its way. Austin Allen comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job.
And the throw is tired. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He's set, and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Laureano is underneath this one. And he's got it for out number 2. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Cano waiting on the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Jake Diekman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So here's Yoenis Cespedes as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. This one also hit deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony Kemp. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Tommy La Stella is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here's the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Chapman.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Smith waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A's are gone in order, and as you can see, they are way behind. Ready now, Jake Marisnick. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder, number 16.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Dominic Smith. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. 1 out, nobody on. Taken high and deep to right. Piscotty's going back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So here's Jeff McNeil working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing. And that'll bring up Matt Olson, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Semien is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. From the stretch, this one's down to third. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Austin Allen. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. 17-5 the final in this one tonight.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in the... Settling in now, Kevin Biggio. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. He's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 9.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Our temperature at first pitch, and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance to second it left the bat. But it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Standing in, Robinson Cano having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. J.D. Davis the next at bat. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. Kemp backs up and takes care of it, 2 away.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 16, Jake Marisnick.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, Dero. Through 5 games.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Now to the plate, Tony Kemp. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Athletic, the second baseman.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Kemp.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So one away here with the bases empty,
And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
First delivery to him on the way.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
1 out, nobody on. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Drilled to the right side, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
You don't see that too often. You start to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Matt Olson is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-1 ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Matt Chapman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road. Not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Well, that lead didn't last very long. Great swing of the bat right there to get your team right back in it and tie this one up.
Grounded back up the middle. There's Cano, and he'll get in there safely.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't eat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Leading off to the net, the shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Wow.
Popped him up. Olson is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting 9.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Pretty impressive for a catcher. It's rare that you see a catcher maintain a great average over the course of a full season.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. This one's down to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cavan Biggio. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Deaver, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So here's Jeff McNeil as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Hit hard to the right side. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. And that brings up Chad Pinder. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. No balls and 1 strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Biggio's there to make the catch for the first out.
Batting 9, the catcher, Austin.
So digging in now, Austin Allen. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Lowry is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Riding in once again, Tony Kemp. It was a fly out for him to start home first. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Waiting on it is Nimmo,
and that retires the side. Down go the Athletic. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Dominic Smith.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep
the first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Garcia. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, and it's now 6-3. Robinson Cano the next to dig in.
and it's grounded just foul down the line.
A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as it is now 7-3.
Jake Diekman is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not, and trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Here's Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Diekman is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change.
The 0-2 once more. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Drives it out to deep right center field. Garcia on the run. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 3 runs already home here. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Stepping into the box, Kevin Biggio. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
The left fielder.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Standing in now, Jeff McNeil. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Mike Minor is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
And right into the shift. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Fouled away. Minor, the former Ranger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 8 runs already in this inning. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. So here